What is up, everybody? Pokepack Ripper back at it again. Today, we're going hunting for the Secret Illustration Rare Greninja. So, we're going to be opening up a box of Twilight Masquerade. This is going to be, I think, like my third booster box opening of this. First one on the channel, but third one overall. And we probably won't get it. And as always, we're here to talk about Pokemon, rip packs, and get into it. So let's slice this open. All right, it's done. We're ready to go. Take the wrap off of this one. You know, and I think they make these wraps loose on purpose because they're like, packs are meant to be ripped. So I do have some sealed stuff in my collection. Mostly stuff that I'm not like actively trying to complete the set. This one I definitely am. And I'm pretty far away, as are most people. I do have some, I think like 2 special illustration rares. I have the Kieran, and I have at least one other, maybe the Bubble or Ursaluna. But we need some more, we need some golds, we need lots of stuff. So let's get into this. We're just gonna get into ripping these packs. So I'll move this to the side, and we'll go left side first. I've really been trying to open up these sets as much as I can, mostly because I'm just, I'm a big fan of them. When they came out, I was really just feeling, damn, okay, first pack magic, we got that Chansey. I actually already have this card, but I know it's something that a lot of people are looking for, so I'll hold that to the side. It'll go into our trade binder. Here's the code card for everybody else there, and we'll move all the bulk to the side. The way I'm completing this set is I am doing just reverse hollows, and above. So I'm not gonna like put the commons in the binder. It's just a lot, to like sleeve up and have in there. And so I'm really just gonna be focusing on, let's get this nice and centered for everybody. So I'm really just gonna be focusing on the reverse hollows and the hollows. We got a Mad Cargo. So I've been opening up these boxes, and it's interesting about the hit rates. The hit rates have been pretty, I would say pretty good in terms of like the number. I think the first booster box that I opened when I pulled the Kieran special illustration, I think I got like 15 or 16. But I think like a lot of people have been talking about, it's like the quality of the hits that you're getting. And so, you're getting your EXs, you're getting like, your art rares, maybe some full arts, but like not a ton of special illustration rares, not a ton of, not a ton of like full, like gold cards and stuff like that. And so I think that's really going to be the sign of the set. The fact that I can't find this booster box for under $100, like retail, sort of just shows me that like this is like the first set that people are really excited about, which is cool because I personally have been a big fan of the Scarlet and Violet era. We'll twin it on the Dipplin there. And, even some of the sets that haven't been very popular, I've really enjoyed. As I said in the last video, I just recently finished completing Scarlet and Violet base in terms of the set there. And so, off to the side. I've really enjoyed like, not maybe like the whole set, but a lot of the artworks, key artwork specifically in the set. And so, yeah, I'm really glad that Scarlet and Violet is starting to get its due. Because I think that a lot of the artworks are really nice. I know everybody's still sort of crazy about Sword and Shield, and I'll open up Sword and Shield sort of, when I think it is warranted, or, I did just decide to complete, okay, Blissey, Full Art Blissey. I think I have this one already, but that's a cool card. I did just decide to start completing the Galarian Gallery from Crown Zenith, only because like all those artworks are just awesome. Even like the regular sort of, we call them like art rares, so like no black borders or anything like that, they're really nice. And so I'm not opening up a ton of Sword and Shield, but definitely Galarian Gallery. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the next sets come out. You know, I know, see, this is going to be going up like the 3rd week of July. So it'll be, once you see this, it'll only be like 2 weeks out to Shrouded Fable. Now, I did open up some Night Wanderer, which is the Japanese set that sort of coincides. A little Iron Thorns EX. Who doesn't love a good T-Tar, a little future version T-Tar? I think that's our 4th hit of the box. So I did open a good amount of Shrouded Fable. I'm gonna be honest, I really like it, but I don't think it's gonna be a set that people are like really super excited about, only because it's really, like, for lack of a better word, it's really dark. Like, the artworks are really dark. It gives me sort of a spooky vibes for the set. And I just don't think everybody's going to be a fan of that. But I personally love those sort of scoopy. Ho! Ho, ho, ho! That's crazy. Okay, this box is cracked. Damn, this Carmine. I've obviously seen people pull this. But wow, I mean, let's check it out. I mean, it's got the glow, got the candy apple. I'm a big fan. We got a little Donberry over there with our little fried egg. Wow. So I think this is like the 2nd most valuable card in the set behind the Greninja. So if this is the special illustration rare that we get in the box, I'm perfectly happy. Wow. Overall, that centering looks really nice. Obviously, this is going right into my binder, but yeah, we got a little whitening. You can see a little whitening up in the top left corner, but whoo, that is nice. That is very nice. And the heat ran, so in the code card for everybody there. Wow, I don't even really, I know people say this a lot. I don't even know really what I was saying. We're going to be using our Twilight Masquerade sleeves. I generally don't like using these like the ETB sleeves, but just for like everybody out there, most of them sort of like grab on the card a little too much. You know, I might actually leave this unsleeved and actually sleeve it in a penny sleever. But if you need like a pickup, let me find a penny sleever over here. If you need a pickup for any sleeves, I actually think I might. No, those are Paldea. The sleeves that I found, like if you are using ETB sleeves, oh, here's one. If you're using ETB sleeves, I don't know why this is like a side loader sleeve, but it's a little bit better. But yeah, let's take another look at that. Wow, that's so nice. Nice box, nice box. If you need a good ETB sleeve that's not gonna like totally mess up your cards, the ETB sleeves, for some reason, from Temporal Forces, I actually find that they are like pretty good. They don't really tug too much on the card. So if you're collecting, oh, a little Carmine, okay. If you're collecting, like, if you're opening up ETBs, yeah, you can use the sleeves from Temporal Forces, and they're actually, they don't too bad in terms of like the cards going in there very nicely. So wow, I still can't really get over that Carmine. I swear, this set is legit, because it's got really good artwork, and I think it's gonna stand the test of time for Scarlet and Violet. Fighting Energy. And y'all sort of like let me know. I know that everybody that watches YouTube probably knows how to read, and so I'm trying not to like read out every single card that we get, because it can get sort of repetitive. I'm trying to sort of have this channel be something, you know, like you're just hanging out, you're opening up packs, and that's the primary thing you're doing, but you're really just sort of talking about, you know, your thoughts and things you're going to be doing. So I think I'm going to try and do that as much. I have a ton of thoughts in my head, and so they got to get out somehow. So that's what I'm using this for. Two of my hobbies, talking and Pokemon cards. That Eevee is really cute. Whoops, little Slugma. I am really excited. Yeah, as I was saying about, I think I was talking about before, I'm really excited for the next set to come out, Shrouded Fable, little Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. And yeah, but I'm especially excited for the next set that's supposed to come out. The Celestial. I can't remember what the name of it is. I always make fun of other Pokemon YouTubers who can't remember names of sets, but look at me now. But yeah, obviously, like all the news. Whew, I definitely already have this one, but damn, that Fione and those Whalmers and Wailords. I'm a big fan of the ocean, and so this this card really does it for me. I swear they're getting better. You can't really see it like on the camera, but they're getting better with these illustration rares, and not having like super crazy print lines. I swear, like Scarlet and Violet base, when I was pulling those out, those cards had like the art rares, illustration rares specifically, had like crazy print lines. So I don't know. I really think it's I'm not saying it's like a theory or anything, but I just think Pokemon sort of decides, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna make cards with worse print lines, just to annoy collectors. So glad that they're getting a little bit better, at least in this box. Okay, got the code card for everybody there. But yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Are you opening up this set? This we only have 3 packs remaining on the left side. Ooh, pretty good on the hits. I think that left side is going to be like definitely the better side. But are you opening up this set? You know, what are you trying to do with it? Are you trying to like collect all the art rares? And whoops, both of those were reverses. A little ancient reverse on the Brute Bonnet and the reverse Walking Wink. Are you trying to complete like the set overall? Are you trying to do like what I'm doing and just like focus on the reverse hollows and up? Are you ignoring this set entirely? Because I'm not gonna lie, like it's getting kind of expensive. It hasn't been out for that long, right? I think it came out in yeah, not that long at all. We're in July. I think it came out at the end of May. So yeah, what are you feeling about like this set? Are you waiting for the next set, which as we know is a holiday set in August? Are you waiting for, you know, I know those future sets, they have like a potential like Eevee set coming out. Let me know what you're doing in the comments. Still trying to finish a bunch of stuff. I did just get some like reverse hollows and hollows that I needed for a couple sets that I'm trying to complete. Oh, that's our first A-Spec. We got that survival brace, I swear. These really do it for me. Old A-Specs that they had, I think it was like the black and white era. I don't know, I just like the pink. Maybe that's just me. Got the Fione reverse hollow and then the Pheasantipity. Here's a code card for everybody. So yeah, what is everybody feeling about? Also, what's everybody feeling about like the nature of Pokemon right now? You know, I know we went through that whole one before I got back into it. We went through that whole craze of like people getting back into Pokemon in 2020 through like 2022. But I feel like this past year we had a big increase in a lot of the values of the Sword and Shield alternate arts. I remember I actually went to my local card shop, the Pokecourt, if anybody's in Manhattan and wants to check out a card shop that's literally only Pokemon, check out the Pokecourt, 14th between 9th and 10th in Manhattan. And I went and I sold some cards because I was just trying to like trade in for some, got a little Palafin EX, little throwback there to Obsidian Flames. Actually, I forgot, I think that was our first, so let's go through the first half. I think we pulled the Palafin and the Survival Brace in the second half. So we had the Fione, Cornerstone Mask Oberhorn regular EX, we had the Carmine, Iron Thorns, Blissey Full Art, Macargo, and then the Chansey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7. 7 or 8 in the first half, and then obviously, I can't remember when we pulled that Ace Spec. But yeah, I went and I remember I sold. I had, as you saw in the last video, I stupidly like to crack Evolving Skies because I'm like dumb. I mean, not dumb. I just, you know, all about the chase, right? And I pulled like a Dragonite. Ooh, Lana's Aid full art. I really want the special illustration rare of this. It's really cute. Just Lana, you know, sitting in the creek, like looking at stuff. But this is a cool card too. I love the colors and the vibrancy, the blues and the greens. They really do it for me. I know I rhymed there, but I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I remember I sold the Dragonite, Sleepy Dragonite, alternate art from Evolving Skies. And I think at that point it was like, I don't know, it was like $100 card, which was pretty cool. It was really off center, so I remember I like wasn't gonna grade it at all. But I sold it, and then I literally went back like a couple weeks later, maybe 3 weeks later, and yeah, it had just jumped up in price to like, I don't know, at that point it was like almost 200. I think it like, yeah, basically like doubled in price. And I was like, man, you know, obviously I got a good amount out of it. Like, I don't remember exactly what I pulled out of it, but yeah, it was just kind of crazy. It has sort of leveled off. I think a lot of people, let me make sure these cards don't just like fall over. I think a lot of people like thought they were just sort of going to the moon, and they did have leveled off, but I swear like these alt arts just are crazy. Even some of the alt arts that are like not as popular, like I sold, like traded in the Galarian Zapdos from Astral Radiance. No, Chilling Rain, sorry. Which is a really cool card. I traded it with somebody on a card party, and I traded it in so I could, you know, get other stuff. And yeah, it's just some of these alternate arts. And I have them pretty close to me, so maybe I'll show them. I picked up some other sort of like couple Sword and Shield, and then one that Cramorant. I pulled this a couple times, but I really like this card. I feel like this is like hustle and bustle. It gives me like very much, I used to live in Boston, gives me very much Boston vibes, because it's like, I don't know if y'all knew, this is like an actual bird that exists. I think it's called a Cramorant or something like that. But yeah, you know, it's a seabird, so it gives me Boston vibes, and Boston's a very walkable city, and so it, yeah, I don't know, gives me those vibes. But that's an awesome card too. Yeah, so I have another, I have like a full art tag team card. I wasn't pulling cards as much. I think I saw something in this pack. I wasn't pulling cards at all in the Sun and Moon era, and I also didn't play Sun and Moon. Oh yeah, the Dragapult. Yeah, super playable card. I know this card at some point was selling for like $20, but you know, I think right now it's probably like $8 or $10 or something like that. But yeah, so maybe if I don't talk too much and I don't open these packs up too slowly, I'll show you some of those cards that I got. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them. I just thought that they looked cool, and so I picked them up for trying to find some like under market cards that I liked. See, yeah, Cramorant, the Gulp Pokemon. I really want to pull that Tatsugiri art rare. Maybe we'll get it in this box, since as we know, this box is kirked. Not this pack though, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm excited to sort of like roll back like how much I really buy. You know, my goal really is to just buy packs and then open them up, and product, and open them up here on the channel. I did just find some like vintage like trainer toolkit boxes that I think maybe Pokemon Center restocked. So I might open those up. I think they might have Burning Shadows in them. And not that Burning Shadows isn't a like a good set or anything like that. I don't know if y'all can hear that. my dog, who is very old, is whining in the background of this video. But you know what? Like, I'm not at the point of where I'm like really editing these videos at all. So I'm just gonna keep going through unless he starts barking, and then I will yell at him so that he goes and lays down. Any dog owners in the chat? Do we have anybody that has a dog? My dog's name is Champ. He is how old is he? He's 13. He's gonna be 14 in December. So yeah, he's an old boy. Ooh, that Dracloak. Haven't pulled that yet. Definitely need it for the Dragapult deck, but yeah, haven't pulled that Dracloak. That's cool. Got a little Dreepy there. That's cute. Halucha. I'm walking wake. I've been watching a good amount of like newer Pokemon YouTubers, and because you know I'm like newer, and so I'm trying to like watch people and see like, you know, what they're doing in terms of their style. It's a lot of sort of like the same stuff, and I'm not saying that I'm like that much different or anything like that. But one thing that I saw that like I think they were doing it ironically is they would like get the names of the Pokemon on the cards wrong, especially if they were opening up Japanese. Because obviously, like, if you don't read Japanese and you don't know the Pokemon, you might make a mistake. So I was finding that to be like pretty funny. I might open up some Japanese, and honestly, if I don't know the name of a Pokemon, and luckily, Blood Moon Ursulon, I really want to pull that Special Illustration Rare if I can. Yeah, luckily, I like have a pretty good memory of like Pokemon, so if I've seen the Pokemon once, then I usually will be able to remember the name. If I don't know it, then I'm just like not gonna know it. Especially because there's over 1,000 Pokemon now. I think, what is it, 1,075, 1,079? They haven't even released all the Pokemon in the TCG. Oh, another A-Spec. These ones, I think they're just like printing a bunch of these. I feel like in previous sets they weren't that they weren't like printed that much, especially like Temporal Forces. Let me clean up this reverse. I swear it is much easier to like put together a set, but these reverse solos and holos get a little crazy. If you think about it, you know, you got a set of you know, 108, right? You have 108, like minimum. You're gonna have 108 cards if you pull all the reverse holos, the holos, and the whatever like EX are rare and above. You're gonna have 108 cards like in a stack, which is just like crazy. They're obviously making these sets like very, very big, but if you're trying to like master set it and collect like reverses and everything like that, like Chansey here or Feebas or Infernape, it makes it a lot easier to like open a box and like have a pretty good I have 3 packs left, everybody. Have a pretty good chance at like getting most of the like reverse holos, like commons and uncommons is what I meant to say. Commons and uncommons that you can. Yeah, so this has been really fun. I just like opening Pokemon cards, and I feel like if you're talking into a video, that Dragapult full art. That's awesome. I definitely have not pulled that yet. So big fan of those Terraform. Some of the Terraforms, I'm not gonna lie, they're out there, but I can appreciate them, but I really like this one. And then we got the code card. And so, yeah, I generally, like, when I do this kind of stuff, I like to talk to myself. It's actually funny. I don't know if I'll ever post it because it's so janky. But when I got back into the hobby, like March, April of last year, obviously Scarlet and Violet Base had just released with the video games and everything like that. And I recorded myself opening them. And I used like a really, really weird setup. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe if this channel like goes anywhere, maybe I'll post those as like a throwback or something like that. All right, the box is empty. Toss the box away, and we'll open the last Blood Moon Ursaluna pack. So I really appreciate y'all. I think what I'll probably do next is, because I'm trying to finish the Galarian Gallery, I'm gonna try and source some like Crown Zenith packs, either through like products or just like single packs off of like TCG Player or eBay or something like that, and I'll just open maybe like, I don't know, 50, 100, like maybe just 36 of Crown Zenith, trying to like get as many Clarion Calories as we can. So we'll end this off. We got a Sinistra, we got a Reverse Goldeen. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that. I like those fireworks. And Alakazam Hollow. There's a Psychic Energy, and there's a code card for everybody. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.